Hi guys, this is Krish. You are watching me on kcreation. Today we are going to see about hacking. How hackers really hack your passwords and how you can save from them. Let's begin with a simple question. What is hacking? Hacking is getting into unauthorized network or system of communication system through which you are communicating. What hackers does is that they find a loophole between this communication system and gets all the data from you, and then they sell this data or they use it for their personal use. So this is what the theme of hacking lies between. How hackers actually hack your password? Yeah, the password of these network companies like Facebook, Instagram, like that are stored as hashes. These hashes are actually a set of alphanumeric values like A, 1, 2, 3, R, F, G, like that. It will be some random numbers. But what the hackers does is that they completely collect all the passwords and decode these passwords into hashes, and they check between these passwords and the existing hashes. You may be wondering at what speed they will be doing. It will be like 1 billion password search per second, like that. It will be so fast. So I recommend you to use passwords which has more number of random characters, is more number of values it will be searching in the binary search, so it's such that your password won't get them very easily. Another method of hacking is using keyloggers. What these keyloggers are? It's spyware which records all your email, messages and all the keys you press in your keyboard or a virtual keyboard if you are using a smartphone, and then these are collected in a log-based database and sent to the hacker through mails or through further another network which hackers create. One main problem with this keyloggers is that you can't trace hacker who took your data, because they are having a very confidential kind of virtual private networks, so that it's a one-way key, like you can't trace them back. So it's an extremely dangerous method. You can use antivirus softwares to detect these kind of keyloggers, but some keyloggers are not being detected by any of the antivirus. So what you have to do is that you have to search for keys. Whenever you press keys, if these keys are noted by your operating system, then you can have a keyboard like Google keyboard which doesn't support keyloggers, so which will be very safe for you. Another method hackers use is that WAPS method. Yeah, it's a fake Wi-Fi point access system. Yeah, what they does is that they tend to give you like a free Wi-Fi system. Then when you connect it, you are not only connecting and gaining their access, he is gaining your access too. Whenever you are connected to Wi-Fi, all your data can be taken by the main network admin. Don't forget that. So I highly recommend everyone not to use any free Wi-Fi's present in and around, because there are a lot of chances that hackers may use this network to get your data. Another possible way is that using a Trojan horse or a virus. These are more dangerous than any of the mentioned methods, because they have direct contact with your operating system. What the hackers does is that they influence you either directly or indirectly and install this software in your system. These are actually potential threat which does malicious content pass through your operating system and gaining its entire access. So I highly recommend everyone to use antivirus software both in your system as well as in your smartphone, because nowadays hackers tend to hack smartphones, as it is now becoming very easy, as most of us don't have any antivirus in your smartphones. Hackers can easily install a Trojan horse or a virus in your Android, which has very low security system as compared to Windows or iOS, any other operating system. For system, before using USB or any external device, make sure that you scan through them using antivirus software, and then you copy the files into your system. And then for smartphone, please don't install unauthorized applications, because you have lot of threats that your messages and other emails getting access to them, and they can pirate the content very easily. Another important point is that never ever share your personal data in untrusted websites. They may use it for a bad purpose. To avoid this kind of password hackings, what we talked about earlier, what network experts did is that they introduced salts. These are not like salts which you eat. These are salt, hash and yes, which they include between these passwords which are encrypted, giving more time for the hackers to find the passwords. These hashes are randomly placed in between the pre-existing hashes, so that they'll get extremely new random values. But hackers nowadays, furthermore, they also developed such that they have updated their own database of hashes, such that it founds the pre-found value, and then it substitutes the hashes in every place and checks for each values. This may increase the time for hacker to hack your password, but since then you are in a chance of getting hacked. So what I use is that I use a different kind of coding and checked which passwords are extremely strong. You use a password which has a random characters between A to Z, and then include dollar symbol or at symbol as special character, such which is not a special character like at is used everywhere. So I recommend you to use dollar sign, and there are lots of special characters you can use. And then use random characters. Don't use any words which are existing in dictionaries or any other databases, because they can be easily hacked. You use alphanumeric special characters, so you won't be easily caught by the hacker. This is what I'd like to share in this video. I want everyone to be aware of the fact that nowadays hackers have been increased their capabilities and giving a great potential threat to the societies. But we can't say all hackers are bad, because there are some hackers which fix these bugs or loopholes in the operating system. While creating to do so, some hackers even face problems with Microsoft, Facebook, these kind of big companies. But they are giving their best to give giving the security system for the society. I want everyone to be aware of these facts and keep yourself safe, because I found nowadays people's account getting hacked very commonly, such that it's like a normal thing. Because if you hack a Facebook account of a person who is below 18, it cannot be filed as cyber crime, because using Facebook below 18 years is actually not legal. So they can't able to share it with the cyber crime department, or they'll be in a mixed situation of what to do. So keep yourself safe, beware, subscribe below. Thank you.